After we left Silverton on the Mad Max Museum, we were about 15 kilometres out the other side of Broken Hill. Don't normally do reviews on places we stay in. We do a lot of camping and staying in motels. But we stopped at this little resort and it was fantastic. They upgraded us to a family room for free. They had a happy hour. We got there, happy hour from 4 till 6, $8 pots. They had a good restaurant there too, homemade pizzas, and they were playing good old Aussie rock music, blasting it from the speakers outside the restaurant and the bar. Anyway, that's our little room. Did I tell you about the goats? Goats everywhere. The goats weren't too bad. Yeah, they didn't like the noise of the bikes, and a lot of the time they ran off. They moved away from the road. The time when they were really dangerous was when there's goats on both sides of the road. As we went through quite a few where there might have been the family on one side of the road and a couple of the kids on the other side of the road. And when they panicked, they didn't run away from the road. They went straight across the road to the family. So they were actually running straight across in front of us. So the emu story. Flying up the road, I'm doing about 120, and it's this big, huge, it was emu, and it was in the right hand lane. It was standing in the road. It was on the right hand lane as I was coming up. And as I come on, I slammed on there because it was just looking at me. It wasn't moving. I thought, so anyway, I hit the brakes, and I dropped from about 120 down to 80 by the time I got up on it, and anyway, just as I was getting close to it, it started moving. Decided to run straight across in front of me, which I was afraid that it was going to do. So, hey, bastard, give me a fright. So I went round the back of him, and I thought, I'll buzz him. So I just hammered it on, because he wasn't going to be able to change direction fast enough before I go. I've hammered it on, I've gone round behind him, and the noise has freaked him out. And as I've gone past, I've reached out and pulled up. Ben goes, "Fuck me, did you punch that emu?" I says, "No," he says, I just give it the finger as I went past. I just reached out. And he says, "You wouldn't believe it, from sitting behind you, I swear, you punched that thing in the back," because it ran to the side of the road, stumbled, tripped over its feet, it fell over, got up and shook its head, and then wandered off. And he goes, you could own that one, Uncle, you could own that one. I swear from behind you, it looked like you punched it." And I didn't touch it. It was still about 2 metres in front of me. The bastard. It was scary. It was just one of those split-second moments. And you could have been down. Should have had a camera on Ben's bike.
They just give us a warning. Yeah, we're doing about 10 k's over.
Yeah, we were doing about 110.
Just wanted to get Mo around the trucks. He was good though. Tested. He just checked our license, checked the reg, breath tested it. We were all cool. So slow down, boys. Okay, yeah, nice proper. Yeah, we come up from Victoria. We come up from Victoria and they're boycotting tickets at the moment because they got some union stuff on. So they just flashing their lights at you. They won't even pull you over until they get their pay increase. Yeah, just got a warning.
You must have smiled on last week.
Yeah, yeah. Big V8 that thing too was. We wouldn't have got away from it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Didn't look like that.
Ah, you could hear it.
Yeah. Well, did you come up from behind you, did it? Was it on that side of the road?
No, it was coming past us the other way. It was
Oh,
heading out. He did a U and come back. Oh, I'll stop for a bit, I think. Oh, cool down. 16 litres again. 14. Oh, yeah.
So it's about 620 kilometres from Broken Hill to Bourke. All the fuel stops 200, 250 kilometres apart, so Bourke's got a high unemployment rate, so high crime rate. Ben went across to the bottle shop after we settled at the motel we were staying at, and the guy in the bottle shop says, "Geez, you're not staying over there, are you? That place has been robbed twice in the last 2 weeks. Youngsters kicking the doors in and robbing travellers with at knife point." We didn't have any problems. There was a bit of a crowd of them standing across the road at the servo half the night. They come in, you could tell because the cigarette ashtrays out front were empty. They come in scrounging for butts and stuff, but they didn't touch our bikes or come near us. We tune in for the next one. We're running into a guy that was run out of the state, escorted to the border by the police, told not to come back for speeding on his motorbike.